Hello, everybody, and welcome to SketchCraft Live, the podcast for art games and comic book junkies. I'm Rob Duenius. Joining me tonight is Brandon Let Heavy Janes. Brandon, say hello.
Hi.
Also joining in is Ashley West from GangFeather.com. Ashley, say hi.
Hello.
All right, so tonight, single topic, I want to talk about posting CMYK images on the web. Now, you're wondering, Rob, why this? Well, because this fucking annoys me, all right? I want to get right down to it. So, let's say you are working on a piece of art. You spent a lot of time coloring it, right? You fucking drew it, you colored it, or someone else drew it, you colored it, vice versa. You turn in your JPEG, right? It's RGB, you know? You send it to a publisher. And then it goes on the internet and it looks all weird. Why? It looks really glowy, neon-y, and you're wondering to yourself, why does it look like that? That's because they posted a CMYK version of your RGB file, which means it was a JPEG that was CMYK, and the internet's turning it into RGB, and it looks fucking weird. I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. So, here is my Legend of Oz cover. Do, 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 do. Boom! Right? As I colored it, right here live on SketchCraft.
I'm on a delay. I'm waiting for the boom.
Me too. I'm waiting for the boom.
Waiting for the boom.
I'll say boom. Boom.
Dragging this
Boom
out.
goes the dynamite.
All right, right. So this is what it looks like.
Ooh, pretty.
Pretty. Okay, shut up, Brandon. So it's a respectable little piece of art. Okay. Now, up on the Aspen.com, the Aspen's the publisher, their website, it looks like this.
Here it comes.
Drum roll.
There
There it
Ooh.
Why does it look like that?
Why? Yeah.
Yes. Now,
Why, Rob?
Look at all their other thumbnails. Look really normal. Look how normal this looks. But mine looks like a raging piece of ass shit. I mean, like this is fucking horrible. And you're wondering to yourself, Rob, why don't you just go tell them? Because I'm fucking tired of this, right? Like, so I thought I'd throw myself under the bus because that's how real we keep it on SketchCraft. This is the CMYK file. They have made a JPEG of it and uploaded it to the internet. You will see this often if you go to a place called Amazon. Let's just go to Amazon.com. Let's see how many we can find here. Let's go hunt for these fuckers. So let's type in Thor into the movies and TV department. The Marvel ones usually come through. We could just list through here. Those are looking all normal. Those are looking normal. Let's see if we can find one. The Disney ones usually come in. See, they've been cleaning these up. Impressive, Disney. Let's type in Marvel, see if we can get one. I know we can get one of these. That looks like one. And we can go. We'll go one more page. See if I can get. Usually, it's the first couple weeks when they announce a DVD set. They come up because no one's paying attention, and then they catch the shit after the fact. Yeah, but this looks pretty. This looks pretty close right here. See how this looks pretty saturated?
Right.
Like he looks pink, and see these blues look super teal. But down here on the Age of Ultron or even Pixels, they look fairly normal.
Right.
That's because that's the CMYK version. Now, it's not so bad, but you can always see it. Like the Thor ones were always really bad for like the longest time. Like those were like super neon green. But for the most part, if you would like to see it right now in action, this is it right here. So you're wondering, but Rob, maybe perhaps you did not send them the right file. Oh, no. I sent them the right file. I always make a copy of a, let's go right over to, so you guys are going to love this, right? So if I go to my freelance folder and I go to Big Dog Inc. and I go to Legend of Oz, TikTok, I have a for send folder. And look, web use only, Legend of Oz. And look, it looks really normal because I took the CMYK version and I made an RGB copy of it, so it's not all blown the fuck out. This, folks, is why a lot of comic books, especially comic books, they have the worst versions of this. Like, anytime they have the previews, you ever see that? What's coming out for the month of January at comicbookpreviews.com? You'll see this, half the files look like this. You know. And I gotta tell you, Brandon, if you're looking at this and you're looking at all these, does this look like something you'd want to buy?
No. It looks like Rainbow Sherbert threw up on it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know that picture of Ronald McDonald vomiting on a wall? Like, you've seen that one, Ashley?
I don't think I actually have.
Yeah, that's a popular. It's on DeviantArt. It's all over the place. Ronald McDonald vomiting on a wall. But let's say a unicorn got sick, or let's say a unicorn ate a Whopper, right? Right, Brandon?
Yep.
Beautiful unicorn mistakenly ate a bad old Whopper. This is what would be produced. It's horrible.
That is definitely what
You have any thoughts on this? Has this ever happened to you?
When I first started coloring or attempting to color my art in the beginning, and I remember I was coloring Age of Apocalypse Nightcrawler, and I colored it all in CMYK or no RGB, I'm sorry. And when I went to print it, I couldn't for the life of me figure out why the reds were so bad, like just bad. Like I could see all the gradient and everything, and I just couldn't understand it. And then you told me like, hey man, there's two types. There's RGB and CMYK. And I was like, yeah, those are letters put together. I don't know what that means. And then you had to explain to me all that it was, the difference of something going up on the internet and something that's actual print quality.
That's a slightly different situation. That's where you're coloring in RGB and your colors are out of gamut. This piece of art right here, I'll come right back to it. This piece of art actually is this. It looks like that. What's happening is they uploaded a CMYK JPEG instead of an RGB JPEG. And every browser, since Microsoft sort of helped create all this, right? Windows, whatever, there's some internet standard. The browsers are reconverting CMYK to RGB. And when it does that, it looks like this. Does that make sense?
Right.
Does it, Brandon, or are you not getting that? The browser is interpreting this as that because the file that they uploaded is CMYK and it can only display RGB files. The browser can only render in RGB because this is a monitor. CMYK is a printing process. 4 colors. RGBs use red, blue, green to create white. Right? The absence is black. All 3 is white. So that's what your situation was, where you were coloring in RGB, and because you picked bad colors, you're getting all this kind of weird shit.
Gotcha.
My art doesn't actually look like this at all on any level. It doesn't.
So you feel as though you put your hard work into it, and it's just not representing you as well as you should be represented, right?
Yeah, like I absolutely right, Ashley. I have a problem.
Right,
Am I being an ass?
No.
Would you be inclined to buy this? I mean, I know you like great. I know you like bold color schemes, but you understand what I mean. If this is what you made,
yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry.
But it's then you have to be like, it's like the trees, like at the top, they get so dark you can't tell what's going on from from even farther away.
Yes.
So it gets muddled, and because they're so bold, and oversaturated, in some places. So I get it.
Yeah. So everybody, I just want to say out there, if you go through comic book previews and you see artwork that is just super saturated, they didn't do that. The artist did not color it that way. The people who run the website or whatever else uploaded or sent out to be uploaded a CMYK JPEG that the browser is in converting to RGB, and that's what it looks like every time. So I will start collecting these as I find them, and we will do a recap in a month or two, and I will bring through all the different versions I've seen of this. But I'm tired of politely emailing publishers to not do this to me, I know it may seem sometimes am I being conspiratorial, like they're trying to get me, but no, nothing else on that site is fucked up, and I specifically sent them a JPEG to use, so I can only assume that someone over there is like, I don't know this guy, he's not in my group of friends, fuck it, who cares? Honestly, that's how I feel.
I think you feel that way, but I think it's more someone just not paying attention when it comes down to putting the product out. And I think that just...
But you want to know how I get repeat business? They bought your books, Rob.
Right.
So There you
And
go.
if it's looking bad and making a person not want to buy it, and the sales dip, then the publisher or any publisher will not want to contact you again to do another cover. So by whoever putting the wrong color file up is hurting your future possible work.
There you go.
And I imagine that has happened to a lot of artists, and I don't think a lot of artists will speak up about it because they're so also in fear of losing more work. I mean,
Hmm.
there's such a fear in the art community where people are so afraid to just tell how it is because they're afraid they won't get another job. You piss off an editor, and it's like it's like pissing off an ex-girlfriend or something. It's like, this is going to come back to haunt me. This person's going to really fuck with my life, or ex-boyfriend or whatever, spouse, etc. It's a relationship that you have to have with these people that can turn sour real fast. And it just happens. And if you complain a little, they label you as a bitchy person or a complainer when you're just wanting to show all that hard work you put into it. So
I'm
Right.
a rabble rouser. Anything else you want to add, Ashley? We're gonna wrap this up.
No, yeah, just Brandon said it pretty nicely. You become known as a complainer, but all you want is you just want to see improvement. You just want to see change, and I mean change like representation well, or just that, things should be just, you said it.
They should look
There's
as
nothing I can add
how
to
you
it.
created them. If I pick bad
Right.
colors, I want to own it. If I pick good colors, in my opinion, I want. If it doesn't sell, I want it to not sell because I did a legitimately bad job. I
Right.
don't need their help, screwing up. I can do that on my own. All right, everybody. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Love to hear your feedback. We will answer it all, and we'll see you on the next Sketchcraft Live. Bye, everybody.
bye bye.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.